Hello everyone, my name is Lia, I'm from Brazil, and I'm going to present to you the work entitled Association between Pelvic Organ Prolapse Severity and Sarcopenia. We are from the Federal University of Ceará in Brazil, and our study was funded by this institution. We know sarcopenia is defined as a reduction of skeletal muscle mass, and pelvic organ prolapse is the descent of pelvic organs, and they can both commonly arise during aging. We also know sarcopenia can affect in a negative way important muscles of the limbs and trunk, and that pelvic support is mainly provided by the levator ani muscles and connective tissue attachments of the vagina on the side walls and in the pelvis. When these muscles are damaged, they can become more vertical in orientation and the vaginal opening increases. In this way, we aim to investigate the association between sarcopenia and the severity of pelvic organ prolapse. This was a cross-sectional study that was carried out in 2 urogynecology outpatient clinics in Brazil from February to September 2019. The sample consisted of 217 elderly women monitored in the outpatient clinics. We excluded those women with cognitive alterations, amputations, or fractures in the upper and lower limbs that prevented the performance of the proposed tests. Pelvic organ prolapse severity was assessed using the Pelvic Organ Prolapse Quantification System, also known as POPQ, and as you can see, it can categorize the severity of prolapse into 4 stages. To establish the diagnosis of sarcopenia, we use a hydraulic hand dynamometer and cap circumference to perform the measurements of muscle strength and muscle mass. The data were grouped using research electronic data capture and analyzed using the statistical package for the social sciences version 24.0. As a result, we observed that the elderly women were on average 69.5 years old, 42.9% of them were married or in a stable relationship, 69.6% were mixed race, 69.1% were Catholic, and 78.8% were retired or receiving benefits. 71.9% of women had pelvic organ prolapse, and only a few, 11.5%, had sarcopenia. As for the association between the severity of prolapse and sarcopenia, we observed that the elderly women in both groups, with and without sarcopenia, had a median of 3.0. However, we observed that the severity of prolapse was increased in women with sarcopenia when compared to the other group. This was statistically significant. This is, to our knowledge, the first study to assess the presence of sarcopenia in women with prolapse, and we expect that the findings will bring contributions to the current knowledge and will be able to extrapolate geographical barriers, since they add data to the limited literature investigating the association of sarcopenia with pelvic floor dysfunctions. As for our conclusion, we observed that the severe pelvic organ prolapse was increased in women with sarcopenia in our sample, and this is significant because this is of interest for public health and provide information known to the region of the study and to both gerontology and urogynecology fields. In addition, this study can influence the development of intervention research, actions to prevent sarcopenia, and to promote health for the elderly. Thank you very much.